Hey, Leos. I hope you're doing well. I am here with a message from your future self. I am going to get into that message in a second, but I just want to announce that in the description box below, you can find the link to my new Patreon account. Videos are already up there if you want to join. We look at July's energy, we look at love, we look at different things, and we do different readings over there. So if you're interested, the link is below for that. And let's get into this message from your future self, Leo. We have number 15. With that, you are safe. Love these cards, by the way, that I'm using today. Love, love, love. I feel like I'm in the forest. The Magician. We have the Eight of Cups. The Ace of Swords. I just heard something about walking away from a relationship when I pulled that Eight of Cups, and relationship particularly. It could be anything you're walking away from, but I did get the hit of a relationship. You that this relationship, this person, this whatever this is for you, Leo, whatever the situation is, it feels like you need to be a bit more encouraging of yourself. You need to empower yourself a bit more. With the Magician and you are safe, it feels like your future self is saying, they're telling you in your present moment, whatever you're dealing with whatever has been difficult or challenging or just lost its luster, right? Like something, it doesn't always have to be like this dramatic exit because something is horrible. But let's just say, I'm giving the example of a career, right? A career path. Oh, you've been doing it for however long, and you don't feel like you're happy in it anymore. You don't feel, you reach a ceiling, you reach a place where it's just like, it's just not fun. It's just not bringing me joy, passion, happiness. It's paying the bills, but everything else is just not there anymore. And you might be fearful of what that means if you decide to walk away. What does that mean if I decide to go back to school or to start on a new path or go after a job that I've never even considered, but it's popping in to my mind to do it now. Don't be afraid to follow that inkling, right? Because that's usually your spirit guides, your ancestors guiding you to a better life, a better position, a better place. But I know you need to feel safe. We know, like your guides, your future self is saying, we know that that's a big part of why you're staying in this situation, because you don't feel like you'll find safety in the next situation, regardless of what the situation is. I feel like I said situation a couple of times there. But regardless of what the situation is, it feels as though you feel if you leave it, it will be something about this will leave you devastated. With the Ace of Swords here, Ace of Swords always, for me, stands for victory. It stands for a breakthrough. So if you empower yourself, if you see that you have everything you need in order to venture out on your own or go on a new path, you'll be surprised at the support that your guides will give you. Even on this card, which is so beautiful. These cards are really pretty. I know you can't really see it, but there's a lot of gold in this. And what I'm noticing in this particular card is how this woman is sleeping and this bat is covering her. She's unaware though, right? Like she's sleeping, and this is how our guides work. This is how the universe works, is that because we can't see it, this is why you have a lot of people who don't believe, is because they can't go to the store and buy it, right? They can't look it up online. It has to be something that's a feeling that's felt, that's inside of you. That's where spirit lives. It's the invisible, but it's there and it keeps us comfortable. You don't know how many times just today, Leo, you've been protected from shit that you don't even know. And I think in the same sense, in the same vein, this is what the situation is trying to tell you. This is why you feel so uncomfortable. This is why you feel that unhappiness, is because your safety, or your idea of safety, has been placed in the wrong things, right? So like people say, well, I need this job, this is guaranteed or whatever, and then you lose your job and you're like, whoa, I thought I was safe, I thought, and that's because your safety doesn't come from that job. It doesn't come from any particular job. It comes from spirit, it comes from the universe, it comes from your guides, your ancestors. And so you are needing to take, I don't know why this word is coming through. I heard the word helmet. That is so interesting. Take the helmet off. That's the words I'm hearing, is that I think that's just a metaphor for you've been safeguarding yourself against like something like the quote unquote the worst outcome, when in fact, if you do go on this journey, if you do decide on a different path, if you do decide to leave whatever this is, there won't be a need for a helmet. You'll be better off. You'll be better situated. This situation will change for the better for you. But there's a trust that you need in yourself and in the universe, the invisible. And I'm going to keep saying the invisible because I feel like that's been the most difficult part of this decision for you, or whatever this is for you, is that you can't quite touch what you want to do yet, or you can't quite put it into words what it is, but you feel it. And that right there is spirit, the feeling, that feeling that you're having, the notion, the nausea, the pay attention signs, right? The waking up in the middle of the night, that inkling. It's the uncomfortability you feel when you walk into your work, your place of work, or whatever this is for you. The feeling of emptiness in that relationship, the feeling of not having all that you want and need, and feeling supported in that relationship. That's the feelings. Those are the things you need to pay attention to, not the idea or the cloud of this quote unquote safetyness that this situation seems to be providing. Let's get one final message for you, Leo. Wow, look at this. Success, bloom wherever you are planted. I love this. So success is guaranteed. That's another thing with the Ace of Swords, is that it's the signification, or the sign, I should say. Ooh, my nose is itching. I might be hitting home for some of you out there. The Ace of Swords represents the sign that you are going to be successful. The only thing that's standing in your way is you don't want to leave the forest. You don't want to leave this comfortable spot that you're in, but it's not really comfortable. It doesn't have all the things that you need in it. It's not really the place you want to be anymore. So you're going to have to take a leap of faith here and know that your guides got you. So that's all I'm seeing for you here, Leo. I really hope that it was helpful and it resonated with you. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.